An Introduction to 2 Peter. The Apostle Peter identifies himself as the writer of his two inspired letters, 1st and 2nd Peter. Peter wrote his second letter about 64 CE, shortly after he wrote his first letter. At the time, he may still have been in Babylon or its vicinity. Peter's second letter encourages anointed Christians to make their heavenly calling sure, to guard against false teachers, and to pay attention to the prophetic word. 2 Peter contains 3 chapters. Chapter 1 discusses Christ's transfiguration, which gave Peter, James, and John a preview of Christ's glory and kingdom power. The transfiguration made the prophetic word more sure, so Christ's followers should pay attention to it as to a lamp shining in a dark place. In chapter 2, Peter warns us that false teachers would arise and bring in destructive sects. Those deceivers, who began to appear in the first century, would face divine judgment as did the inhabitants of Sodom and Gomorrah. Did you know? When Peter wrote his second letter, he knew that his death was near. But instead of being overly concerned about himself, he continued to obey Jesus' loving command, "Feed my little sheep." Chapter 3 points forward to Christ's presence and kingdom power. Concerning that time, Peter foretold that there would be ridiculers who would deliberately ignore that Jehovah had destroyed a wicked world once before in Noah's day. Peter then points to God's promise of a figurative new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness will dwell. In the meantime, God's people should stick to the holy writings and engage in deeds of godly devotion. As you read 2 Peter, note how Christ's transfiguration can strengthen our faith in Bible prophecy, how we need to be on guard against false teachers, and how we must patiently await the new heavens, God's kingdom government, which will rule over a new earthly society of God-fearing humans.